Hi, I want to thank you for joining me today on Floral Designs by Ann. And today what we're going to do is we're going to be doing little container arrangements. So if you have like a small apartment or a small house, these are little things that you can do without like costing hardly anything. These are from Dollar Tree. They were $1.25 each. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a grouping. Now, what I did, I'm going to show you how easy this is. You don't have to have talent to do this. You just got to know, hey, once you know the secrets, it's easy. All right. So what I have here is I have three little bottles that I purchased from Dollar Tree. I'm going to take the corks out. And I want to do just something just simple and easy. So I'm going to show you just a few tips that's going to make you look like you've been designing florals your whole life. So I'm going to start with this. This is from Dollar Tree. Now this was $1.25, $1.25. So we're going to put this in here. This is what I'm starting with, but I want some more in there with some different colors and textures. So I'm going to add this to it. Now see what I've done there? I mean, doesn't that look like you spent time on it and all I did was stick 2 sprigs in there? So what we're going to do is we're going to do a group of 3. And what I'm going to show you is, again, I have this, has, it's a little bit different than this. It has a sunflower, but this has the yellow leaves. And let me see if I can find, there should be one more. Yes. So this would be my center. These are both from Dollar Tree, so I'm going to stick them in there. Oops, we want to see the sunflower like this. And then what I want to do is I want to add some florals. So this, I'm going to do the red in here because I have red leaves here. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stick the orange, the lighter orange, in here with these two, and then I've got the darker right here. And I might want to pull little sprigs. By the way, I'm going to tell you, you would never think that Ace would have stuff like this, but I got this at Ace Hardware. Now this was $5.99, but I knew I could use this in my florals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a couple of these with my wire snips, because we're going to be using some of these. Now, if you go to put something in there and you're not like happy with it, don't think you can't change it. There is no right or wrong to this. I'm just telling you, don't beat yourself up. Don't say, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. What I'm showing you here week after week is going to show you how to do this simple and easy. So I'm going to cut my berry plant here. Because I'm going to actually put these in those containers. So, because I want, a little bit of the fall, right? Not cooperating, hold on. Oh, you know why? Look at what I did. It came through here, so, and I don't want it like that. So what I did is I put this right here, and now I'm going to put the flowers back in. Okay, so this looks like it just grew somewhere and you picked it, and now you're putting it in here. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And the same thing with this one. Now, you can add more if you like, but doesn't that look cute together? And you're done. You're just done. And you've done these, honestly, these are like, okay, so your $1.25 times 6. So you've done this for about $10. Okay, you'd have to pay probably $5, $6 just for one of these alone. And then, now we're all set. You can set these anywhere. You can set them in your bathroom, on your end tables, on your table. So if you're going to put it like in the center of your table, you could do it like that. You can do anything you want. Now I'm going to put this aside because we're going to do some other containers. So let's put this aside. Now I'm just going to show you this because I kind of like hodgepodge it together. But even like I've got decorative bottles, beer bottles, from when I spent time with my son in Lansing, and there's bottle shops, like for beer, like all kinds of different beer. They don't have that here. But anyways, this is just like what I got from there because they're kind of like a fancy label. So I just stuck different florals in there. They were honestly odd pieces. So the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to do a container like this. Now what I want to do is I want to bring some blue into it because there's some people that like, you know, more of the blues and the creams. So these right here I got from Walmart, and they were, I want to say $3.99. Now I'm going to show you, I'm just going to bend this with my wire snips because I'm not using this in there. But you see how I've got this here? And now I'm going to squeeze it with my hands. And the reason I'm doing that is because I might be using this again in another floral. Now, you don't have to do that. I'm doing that because of, you know, I'm showing you how to do the designs in there. So now I'm going to bring a little bit of burgundy in there. So you see it looks fall, but like I said, for some people, they may want to do different colors in your home. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to take a few of these sprigs. And what I do on this is I bring this, see this leaf? They're up there. I bring this like this, about halfway down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip this top part with my wire snips. And then I'm going to snip my next part. Now, this will come, it won't really come right off, but if you were worried about that, you could take your wire snips, simply grab this little piece and turn it down like this and clamp it, just like this. Now that's not going anywhere. So we're going to put this in here. Look at how good that's looking already. I mean, honestly, I kind of put these together on the fly when I'm here because my mind, it sees flowers and then it just goes crazy. So we're going to put that there, and wow, that is looking really pretty, I have to say. This is looking just pretty like it is. Now, what you can do, this was from Dollar Tree, $1.25. This was $2.99, and this was part of $1.25. So for 3, 4, 5, 6.50. Look at this, $6.50, and you can reuse it. And then the candle holders I got were from Dollar Tree as well for $1.25. You know, if you really look around, and that's kind of what I do, you see things that you really, really like. Another thing that's nice about this, you can use this as gifts, and people will be, oh, that's so great. And the fact that you created it makes it even more personal. So now we've got this, and I want to put, let's see, I'm not sure if I'm going to put the eucalyptus in there, but I think I will. So this is a eucalyptus plant. Now this I got from Michael's, and I got this on sale too. So I want to say I paid like $5.99 for this whole bunch of, you know, when Michael's has their sales, it's a steal. So I'm going to clip this with my wire snips right there. And I want to put this in, but I'm going to put it in between the two white florals. Again, you can manipulate this any way that you'd like, but look at that. Look how pretty that is. Now, another thing for your candle holders is I buy the tea lights. Very nice, nice price. And you get a whole bunch of them. And these I got from Michael's, I believe, as well. So going to take these, turn the wick up, drop it in there. Same thing with these, turn the wick up. Candle holders that I put the tea lights in. And of course, you've always got that problem child that refuses to cooperate. I put my second tea light in here, and it still doesn't want to go like this one is, but you can kind of get, you know, the gist of it. Like, see how this looks good together, and it's romantic, like if you were having your honey over. So Anyway, so that's that. Now the next thing I'm going to show you, I'm going to let this burn because I don't know why this one's not cooperating. So we'll put this one here. Now I have another container like this. Again, it's from Dollar Tree. See? I'm going to pull this off. I'm not going to worry about this too much right now because you're not going to see this one. So now what I did is I've got this floral, and this was also from Michael's, and it was on sale. I believe I want to say like it was $7.99 because it was like $9.99 regularly, and they had a sale. So now I'm going to put the oranges and the blues together. You know, like we're singing the blues. Not really, though. This is like, I just want to show you the different things you can do. And of course, we're not going to stick this whole thing in there, but some people do, you know, the blues and orange. Blue and orange are actually complementary colors on the color wheel. So that's why these look so good together. So I'm going to start now. And see, my problem child still won't go. Okay, so I'm going to use my wire snips here. So what I'm going to do is hold on a second. We got to get this straight. Okay. So I'm going to start out with the blue. I'm going to clip with my wire snips at the end of it. I'm also going to do some of the orange. I'm getting this all ready, so it'll be ready just to put in there. And what I like about this is I'm not going to use the whole bush. I'm just going to use parts of it. And then you'll see that it's easy once you know the trick. I mean, that's with anything, okay? So different people have different talents in things. You know, from ever since I can remember, even as a little girl, I was always artsy. So, and I'll never forget it. You know, I was into art big time, right? I'll never forget this. So one Christmas, you know, my mom went out shopping. We were with her, and then she was putting stuff in the trunk. And of course, it was in bags. And then I saw this art easel. I was so excited. I thought it was for me. Okay. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. She went and gave it to my cousin Rose, who doesn't know a doggone thing about art, isn't interested in it. I was heartbroken. So that's just a little tidbit here. So, but I don't think my mom realized how much into art I was. So we have to forgive her. Anyway, so I'm going to cut a couple more sprigs here. I want to add a few more flowers. And you could use either, you know, the gold. Actually, there were 5 stems on here, just so you know. These were from Michael's. They were on sale. You get 5 flowers for 99 cents. So that's a good deal. So I'm always on the lookout for good deals. So let me try a couple of these. Just to give it some oomph there. Okay. Just have to look at it myself. And then, let's see. Sorry, I have to look at it in the front myself so I can get everything balanced. I'm going to cut another one and put it on the opposite side. So what I'm doing right now is I'm fluffing to get it where I want, which, by the way, you can do. I want some balance here. Okay, so there we go. And I'm going to stick one more of these in the back to fill it in. Oops. You can only cut one stem at a time. If you like see the stem down here, if you accidentally grab that with another stem, it won't cut. It has to do one stem at a time. Oops. Okay. And I think one more light one, and then we are done. You know, you can add or subtract any way that you want. Doesn't really matter. So there you have it. So now that's my orange and blues. And my problem child finally decided to cooperate. So it can shine like the others. Now, what's nice about everything I've shown you today, they're all very simple. You'll impress your friends, especially when you give this to them and like a homemade gift. So I just wanted to show you all the different things you could do. I want to thank you for joining me today on Floral Designs by Ann. As always, I love sharing what I know with you, showing you how to decorate for pennies on the dollar. And I thank you for staying in tune. Please like, subscribe, and share. I want you to have a very blessed day. Thank you.